Well, good morning, everybody in the clouds. Since you're in the clouds, would you? Hey, Tanya McNeil, thanks for dropping down, girl. Would you guys mind double tapping the screen and giving me a like, if you will? Tanya, thank you. I know that was you double tapping that screen, hitting, giving me that like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, girl. But anyway, I figured I'd come on here early, before the streets get crowded and when I have a moment, right? So I just want to speak to you guys for a few minutes about a couple of things that I saw. Hey, Beverly Johnson, how you doing? Um, I've not been watching a lot because I'm tired of watching the clowns. That's why you see the title in my video that says "Send in the Clowns." Cause child, I've been seeing some clown mess, and somebody told me to go check out the Chickenhead clowns video yesterday. Child, I was like, child, what is really going on here? They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I was like, ooh, that Chickenhead clown, I'm like, just no intelligence at all, just absolutely low vibrational and no vibrational at all. I don't know if y'all saw that clown mess going over there at Pizarro's yesterday, but you know these fools, and it ain't just Pizarro, it's all of them, right? It's all the chicken heads to me. I'm sick of watching all of them, right? It's ridiculous. I'm like, ugh, I can't stand none of them. They make my skin crawl when I have to listen to them, child. Would y'all mind double tapping the screen? Share the video, like the video. Thank you. Oh, and check out my product tag there. Y'all know it's almost Mother's Day, right? So I've got an extensive uh product tag bag today. All right. Hey, Petty Pendergrass, how you doing, love? But let me talk about this first before I start talking about the clowns. Well, these are a couple of clowns too, but I was told that Jake and YTC had a kerfuffle yesterday around there on YTC's channel. I went back to look at the kerfuffle, and the video was put on members only. And I'm thinking, okay, what is she trying to hide? See, anytime anybody do a video, and I saw, there's a couple of people doing these sneaky members only videos now. I guess this is where the T is going to be. When they want to do they mess. They run around to members only. They're still trying to attack people's places to live, and all this clown stuff, right? These people are adults, and it just is what it is. But anyway, as far as YTC and Jake go, like, are we really surprised? You know what I mean? And and then I mean, Jake been feeling the way about YTC. She stopped YTC from doing the morning show, but that's cool because I can't listen to YTC anymore anyway. Cause it's out. She don't never really. Um, I mean, she warm up to the motherfuckers that she think is the it people in the sector or whatever. She really won't say what she feel about it, and she may feel nothing at all, and that's cool. But girl, why you kissing of all butt that you got to kiss? Hey, youngest, why you kissing Jake's butt? I realize it's a lot of butt to kiss, but girl, you let her knock you off your spot. It don't even make no sense. So I can't even listen to it no more, right? So I can't even. I don't even be having a. Hey, youngest, I don't even be having a roadmap to what's going on. And then it take her so much to get to the T, so long to get to the T to where, okay. I ain't knocking her or nothing. You do your channel the way you want to. But as far as Jake and you, child, you been needing to let that go. She been sabotaging you. in case you didn't know that. And I'm sure you knew it, but you wasn't going to say nothing for whatever reason. But you would get out here and then you would go at people that you think ain't in the in crowd. You give them the tone, you give them the Ghana tone or whatever, and you motherfucker, you give them that tone right there. But was you giving that tone to Jake yesterday? Now, see, I don't know if you was or not. Y'all got to help me out with that if y'all saw it. Because, like I said, it's on members only now, okay? And I'd be darned if I pay a dime to watch any of these monkeys around here, okay? Not near a one on will I pay to watch. Would y'all mind double tapping the screen? I'm sick of all of them, y'all. But let me tell you. So one of my porch watchers hit me up on one of my old videos and told me to go on Pizarro yesterday. They gave me a timestamp. So I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So I clicked the timestamp and who was all on the panel? TM Ugly, the Miss Ugly is on the panel. King Tulsa is on the panel. Of course, Bazaar is on the panel, and I think it was somebody else, maybe. I don't know, but those people stuck out to me right there. And the reason why they stuck out to me is because the clip that the timestamp that they told me to go watch was this Anglo dude had hit the panel. Now I heard that the Anglo dude was by sent by somebody, right? So anyway, uh so the guy gets on there, very disrespectful, and Pizarro's she's like, let him talk, and all of this and all of that. Number one, why okay, so why are you giving this person a platform for to spew all this, vitriol, towards melanated people, right? That's my thing, number one, right? But then I got to thinking, hey, what do you expect? She did that for Nina for a couple of years, right? She had Nina dragging black folks for a couple of years. So why should I be surprised, right? So I'm listening, right? And the guy keep talking, keep being very disrespectful, right? Now, mind you, Tulsa and the Miss Ugly is up there, right? So, hey, soul sister. And I'm thinking, okay, so I know they ain't got nothing against to say to this Anglo because I guess they black when they want to be. Because we know Tulsa's married to a whole Anglo his own self, and we know the Miss Ugly is a coon, right? Hey, true black cheetah. And so I'm listening, and then the guy stops her. She put him down or something. And then she starts screaming and hollering, right? And playing rap music. I was like, girl, if you know, if your response is gonna be sure ignorance, dumb, he's ignorant too, but that was just some ghetto ratchet cockroach monkey mess, the response, right? So I'm thinking, girl, what you should do for future reference is not put them on there, not bring them up at all. And y'all know what that reminded me of. But he was up there and she was letting him talk like that. I was like, she must be on that Shannon Sharp race play stuff or something. I don't know because she clearly don't mind, because she just dumb, she clearly don't mind. But as far as Tulsa and the Miss Ugly sitting up there having something to say about whatever that Anglo said about black folks, I said the nerve of them. Okay, you got a whole bed buck slash bed wench Negro up there. And then you got the demons ugly up there and talking that bitch, hoping to dream the slave. And all the time, bitch, you looking like the slave, okay, bitch? And so it just goes back to what I was thinking about the other day when I told you I heard old girl over there talking about, and it's fake black power BS, right? Now, I was listening to, who was it? I think it was Yaya. She was going off on somebody, maybe Nika or Pizarro or even Brianna, right? But she was saying, talking about the stuff that she don't like. And then she went and said, and this fake black power, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, girl, and then she said something, and she think that black empowerment means that if you are a black person, and you are going at another black person and colorism coming into play, that is anti-blackness. No, dummy, that ain't what that means. Okay? I don't see how all these old birds around here is so stupid and they know absolutely nothing about, anything as it pertains really to black people. You know what I mean? And I heard Lolo acting like she's like, I never been called the N word and a blah blah blah. And so you ain't never got your nigga wake up call as old as you is. Okay. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they fake woke when they wanna be. Okay. They fake woke when they wanna be. You know what? Hey, Miss Creole. I'm sorry, Dr. Creole Butterfly. But see, here's the thing. Now, let me just say this. Let me go back. Colorism amongst, or even if you calling a person name, it don't mean you or you dealing in colorism. It mean you going back and forth with your own people, right? It's one y'all. Please double tap the screen and give me a like and share the video if you don't mind. See, this is why I call these people clowns, right? They're so ignorant, right? You make yourself look ignorant, okay? And so that doesn't have anything to do with black empowerment, right? See, the issue is when you're going back and forth with your own people, that's one thing, right? So if I call you a porch monkey, I'm calling you a porch monkey. But if an Anglo calls you a porch monkey, and you don't say nothing about it, okay, which is a very racist statement, then you a fool. You the fool. See, I can call you that, but no other ethnicity can call you that, right? So the thing about these dummies over here is, um, anytime you hear a race baiter come up on here and they say something, something very anti-black, they are quiet. They really don't say anything at all. You know what I mean? And I'm assuming the only reason why they were saying something yesterday is because they thought that the new guy supposed to have sent whoever it was up sent them to Pizarro's channel, right? But I heard it was somebody else. Was it Ness or somebody? It was somebody else. No, a Dimples or somebody sent them over there, right? But they was thinking it was Jake supposed to had interviewed somebody that the audio person was going against, and I guess that person's supposed to be right. I don't even know. I don't keep up with these people, especially the new ones, right? I don't pay them no attention, but I was like, oh, child, but whatever. So it was Dimples. Okay, so Dimp come to find out Dimp, but they was thinking it was the new guy that sent him over there, right? Or either, and then I think that what is her name? Jake was thinking that Ness might have sent him over. Child, there was a lot going on, right? So I listened for as long as I could, but their response, coming out of Pizarro's mouth, that hollering and screaming and playing the ghetto music, like what is that supposed to do? Why would you even give them airtime on your channel? Because you like stuff like it, because you feel like it's controversial. So that's why I said she remind me of Shannon Sharp. You like that race baiting, race play stuff, don't you? I noticed that about her, because if you didn't, you wouldn't let Nina sit on your channel for years. All right? And then as far as a Yaya over there talking about fake black empowerment, bitch, at one point in time, you had this nerve to go along with the crowd, and claiming that the girl was she South African to you, or I get so South African mean, like Anglo South African, is that what you was going for? Okay. They all the trifecta plus the send out, what used to be the send out. You know what I mean? Over there, letting the Caucasian chick say what she want to say. All right, over there for years, right? So now that the yayas ain't over there no more, I mean, so I guess it's she's got so much critiquing to do when it comes to them. But you done lied for them. You came at me for them around the unprovoked. Because y'all know I have been going at it with the trifecta for a long time, but I had never said nothing to y'all because I don't know nothing about it, right? She came at, we up on James' panel one day, and she comes at me for nothing. Okay, then she want to flat out lie on me, talking about uh, I couldn't do what I did in my profession when I was still working. I couldn't be an alcohol and drug counselor unless I had been on alcohol and drugs. Can't tell me something. I never heard of a alcohol and drug counselor that ain't never been on drugs before. I was like, clearly she ain't never been out of her hood. Or was she just playing dumb, or is just she just simply dumb? See, that's what I mean about these clowns. I don't pay attention to none of them. I don't care about none of them. I was also sent a little thing where what is his name? Ghetto Intellect was going at K Fit. I don't know what that was supposed to be about. I mean, the disrespect is just a lot, right? But like I said, they're whole clowns. I don't take none of them serious. I'm sick of them, right? And so, but as far as that stupid Pizarro over there and giving that man airtime, I was like, girl, you are dumb. You enjoyed that stuff. Like, what was that for? Like, y'all don't mind being disrespectful? I mean, like, disrespected. I mean, to each his own. It's like, okay, so if you was gonna have the conversation, with the Caucasian, then you should have replied to some of what it is that he had to say. That what you should have done, or be like me and don't never give him airtime anyway. Cause I don't even give him airtime, and y'all know that. I don't. No, it's a no for me. No, that's what we not gonna do. No, 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 no. I ain't gotta conversate. Nope. Not gonna be able to do it. But anyway, I thought that was very interesting. You know what I mean? As far as YTC, and then you putting the video on members only, like, was you embarrassed? Like, do you feel stupid? Like, is you and Jake going, well, they probably already done made up. How many people she done, you need to look at your block list and see how many people she done blocked out your chat. And then, you sometimes you give some of these fools an inch. We know some of these dummies will take a mile. Okay? So I'm just wondering how many miles she done took on YTC's channel. Okay? And I always want to ask YTC, maybe she can answer this for me if she hear me. Why is it that you feel like you got to cater to Jake? You know you don't like her. You know she don't like you. You got to. So why is it that are you scared of her? Like, why you feel like you got to deal with her? Okay? And why is she elect? Now you know that the content has gone to pot around here. Every day, part of the reason why I can't click on the videos no more, even being in class, every video I click on and try to red ball it, Jake is up in the damn video. Okay, I'm so sick of looking at that fool that I don't know what to do. Okay, that's the number one minstrel show that I'm sick of watching right there. And then they got it all up on their panel just talking and talking. Did a bitch sleep? Did she even sleep? Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. Did a fool even sleep? That's all I want to know. Because she too busy hopping from panel to panel to mother freaking panel. And so another thing that I heard what the clowns is doing, uh, so they got they say that Lemon and his talent show, I guess the pot is supposed to be up to what, like $2,300. Now, I still ain't found out uh why. Okay, like what? I mean, is this gonna be some kind of extravaganza? Like, are we talking about hey Hudson J? Are we talking about Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour type talent? Cause if we not, okay, like I'm trying, I'm confused. You know what I mean? As to why, but okay, to each his own. But we gonna see, we gonna see. So now they say the thing is up to what they say it's gonna happen in June, right? I thought it was happening at the end of March, and now it's June. I'm like, child, if these clowns don't sit down, they all clowns. I'm sick of all of them. They all look nasty to me. They sound nasty. They sound like they're panhandling. They sound disgusting. And it's not only some of the CCs, not all, but some of the subscribers. Y'all was so delusional and dumb. I just can't even, right? Some people that probably are very intelligent. How do they fall for this nonsense down here, right? Like I'm confused. Like, are you like are you like the Stockholm syndrome type where you are easily manipulated? Like I'm trying to make it make sense, right? That's all I'm trying to do. Make it make sense. Cause there's some straight up fools down here. You got these crackheads and these drunks. The most popular in the sector at this point in time in the circle, and that's cool. Now, who was that said that? And I heard them. I don't know who it was, but I think they was quoting somebody that said the beef sector used to be the suburbs, used to be like the suburbs, and now it's like the ghetto. It's the turned into ghetto. I said, I know that's right. And not to mention there ain't no integrity. They let everybody in. Now they doing a race bait commentary, I guess, when it's comfortable for them. I mean, like, they don't even have any loyalty to themselves, let alone nobody else. Okay, this is ridiculous, right? Hey Cosmic Girl Hudson J, if I didn't say hey. Hey Lena. So it's just a whole bunch of clowns. I can't take them seriously. Okay. Somehow I got you got clicked out, Dr. Creole. Child done knocked you. Something done knocked you out. Child ain't no telling it be glitching, right? I tried to upload a video on my other channel yesterday and it kept saying zero processing. It would not let me upload that little video. I don't know if none of y'all else had the problem, but I noticed that yesterday. Hopefully they fixed it. You know what I mean? Would y'all mind double tapping the screen and give me a like if you don't mind? I sure would appreciate it. And a share, it would be great. And so, uh, I'm back where it was on, it wasn't even a debate, but it was on Pizarro's live yesterday. Hey Betty Boop, hey Mrs. Chat. I can't understand why anyone would donate $500 to anyone on this app. Me either, child. People taking money from their home, right? To keep these non-working people to sit on their but you got that right, ain't that something? I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I'm telling you, it's like the world is upside down these days. Okay? You won't believe some of the stuff going on around here. And then we know that when it comes to the internet, it's simply a microcosm, of how people act in the real world. And as it pertains to down here in this sector, if you want to call it that in particular, these motherfuckers is trash, okay? It's trash. I can't even. That woman that donated money has mental issues. I tried to tell Lolo. Well, now here's the thing. She came on my channel the other day, Miss Creole, Dr. Creole, and she said she didn't have no mental issues. She just stupid like that. She said she did not have no mental issues, child. Because I sure brought it up. Mm-hmm. Child. Mm-mm. Hey, Miss Toby, how you doing? But like I said, but it's dry around here and there ain't no content when they letting the crackheads and the chicken heads run the show. Okay? I'm like, baby. And then they all trying to destroy each other, for a bag, and they all overly sensitive and very insecure and very controlling. I'm like, how do you control other grown people? How you got the nerve that you got on you to tell other grown people where to go? You know what I mean? That's amazing to me. I'm like, child, I wish somebody would, right? And they said Nesso cockeyed, bow-legged, ugly ass over there. What did they say? She treat her subs like something. But anyway, honey, they be in lockstep. If you be somewhere she don't want you to be, she ain't comfortable at, she gonna call you out on it, honey, because how dare you? They all rewriting their history, child. So I said they got crackheads running the show. They got dumbass chicken heads running the show. It's incredible. They got stone cold crazy bitches hitting everybody's damn panel. But this what they call entertainment. Okay. Child, and they really don't beef, so it ain't the beef sector no more. It's just the dummy sector. It's the clown sector, cause they all clowns. Okay, in my opinion, it's only a couple of content creators that I can listen to that ain't clowns. Okay, a bunch of clowns and a bunch of demons and a bunch of basic bitches, a bunch of dummies, a bunch of alcoholics, a bunch of drug addicts. It's trash. The ghetto. Okay? The ghetto. Alright? And then they ain't even got no shame in their game. They just trash on purpose. You know what I mean? And people pay them to be trash on purpose. Honey, they just trash just because. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's disgusting. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, you got dumb motherfuckers placating them over there, messing up their own stuff. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, people don't like good commentary. Your chat should be full. My chat should be full. But okay, yeah, you right that doc. You right about that doc. You know why? Because people don't like to hear the truth. That's the reason why Creole Butterfly. That's why, but I don't care. Ness blocked me because I was clowning like I always do in Pizarro's chat. I mean, yeah, because she's so insecure. She have to. That's the reason why she moved like that when it comes to her subscribers and stuff. Because she's a very insecure person. Do you see what I'm saying? And when you're a very insecure person, you're going to try to be controlling, right? So that you can feel comfortable. But yeah, Miss Creole, that's why they act like that. And I don't give a damn, okay? I'm still gonna come on here and say what I got to say. No matter how many people in the chat, no matter how many views I got, I still said it. Okay? And I meant it when I said that they all a bunch of ugly ass clowns. Okay, they inside out ugly. Okay, and half of them outside in ugly. Okay, and it goes for all of the knots in my QB voice. All right, like I said, it's only a couple of them I can listen to, and I'm not placating and kissing nobody's butt. Okay, I don't care nothing about these fools. They are disgusting to me. All right, they have no integrity, no moral compass. Just do anything just to be able to drop down in the chat and say something. You know, it's a whole world wide web out here. You know what I mean? Why don't you go find you somebody to listen to that's making some dang on sense? All right, it's people over here like Dr. Creole Butterfly. Her videos make sense. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you got people on here where their videos make sense, but then they turn around and go to other people's chat and be a follower. I'm like, how you gonna be a CC and a follower at the same damn time? But child, we see it all the time, child. We see it all the time. But let me tell you something. As far as Jake and that moderator stick that YTC go over there, that's one reason why I don't have moderators no more. Because some of these moderators, not all, but some of these moderators is real messy. Honey, they be done blocked your whole dang on chat. And you not even realize because ain't nobody saying nothing to 'em. You know, you don't realize that somebody bring it up, right? I was like, chill, I can't. But that's the reason why I don't even fool with I don't play the moderator game. I don't. I don't trust it. Like I really don't. It don't make no sense to me. Yeah, MBO, true followers. Child. It don't make no sense. But you know, we know common sense ain't common. And not only is it not common, it's not appreciated. Okay? So no, they don't want to hear it. But okay, Ox City, good morning, Miss O. Well, I just heard on a replay, got me upset. I don't know if you talked about it. No, what happened on Lemons last night? Y'all know I don't go see that fool. What happened, Ox City? People take the mod stick way too seriously. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, they do. You know what I mean? But when it comes to somebody like Jake in particular, of course you're gonna be blocking people or timing out people that say something about her ugly ass in the chat. She is so ugly. She is so ignorant. She is so okay. And then she is boring. Okay, the only thing, and then she is, oh God, and then for YTC to make her tank her dang on morning show. I was like, girl, could you kiss any more ass? Can you be any more afraid of the bitch? Like what? I mean, they even said that she started talking about YTC's past. I was like, what? Now you see how she feel about you, right? So, but are you still gonna kiss her ass, YTC? That's what I want to know. You know, and before you come at me sideways, you need to be worried about Jake. Don't be worried about my commentary, okay? It seemed like YTC is scared of her. I agree with that. I don't watch either, but I heard Ghetto Idiot call himself. Yeah, I did talk about that a little bit. Because I had heard it too about him cussing out K Fit for nothing. Got me all in my, got you way mad. I mean, because why would he, you know why he cussed her out? Because he probably think she's a beautiful black woman and he don't know how to deal with something like that. You know what I mean? That's the reason why he cussed her out for real. You know, and then a lot of these guys, child, oh Lord, they really be liking each other. Okay? Like ghetto intellect. Now why is he over there still on Lemon's panel kissing Lemon's tallywhacker? When Lemon cussed him out, was it last week and called him all kind of bees and all of this and all that? And so you still on there licking on his tallywhacker? You still doing that? But you got the nerve to disrespect K Fit? I was like, wow, okay. Hey, Jixie 370, Nick is always going on panels, changing the topic, making it better. I don't even know why. Every time I go to click on a video and I see that clown up there, I immediately click off the video. Okay? I cannot. He can't deal with strong, independent black woman. He need a poverty. Okay, I know that's right. Right, ain't even B sector. Right. I don't care if he was duty sector. He wouldn't be talking to me like that. All right? Child, please. Drunk, sober, drunk off a tallywhacker. I don't care what he drink. Gonna talk to me like that, okay? Because I'm gonna respond, okay? It don't make no sense. Mm-mm. Trifling self need to be out finding a job somewhere. Oh, for real one. Faking like I'm rich. I'm rich. Let me see your background, girl. I saw that stuff. They sent me the clip. Gave me the time stamp on that nonsense. I ain't impressed by that ish. Anytime you got to put your material things in front of your because you don't have a personality or you don't have any integrity because you a ish eater. Child, ain't nobody impressed by that. Not me. And I'm sure K Fit wasn't either. Okay. Child. Mm-mm. And what Lemon was up there quiet. He say he like her, but you letting her get dragged and you ain't saying a word and it's your channel. You could have told him to shut up, but you know why you didn't mind the disrespect when as far as it pertains to women. You didn't mind that. Cause that's your thing. Cause you a he-man black woman hater too. They a lot of black men these days hate black women to the point to where they only want to lay with each other. Okay, how you doing, Just Comfort? You just let that be. That's why I don't fool with that fool. I heard that oxy. Yeah, honey, I heard that. A hot mess. I was like, oh no, you didn't. Yeah. Mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, what else I got to talk about? Was that it? But yeah, it just tripped me out about that Pizarro, how she did that on purpose. That's called race baiting right there. That's race play to me. I was like, you old female, Shannon Sharp, ugly, goofy, stupid ninja. Okay, why would you even give him airtime? Okay, then you got the rest of the coons up there surrounding you and all of this and all of that, and talking about such and such brought him over here, such and such brought him over there. It don't mean you got to entertain it. Okay, honey. Ooh, chill. I can't with these people. But as far as that's why y'all haven't been seeing a lot of me. Um, child, it just be a lot. Every time I come on, like I said, it gets very low vibrational to me, and I can't hardly listen to them. I can't hardly listen to get the drama. But like I said, I was gonna listen to YTC yesterday, but honey, it's over there on members only. And so when it comes to members only, it's a no for me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I hear 'em. Hey, Miss LA, how you doing? Mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that. And it was something else I heard. What else did I hear about somebody? Uh, I can't think of what it was. But anyway, plantation mentality. That's what they acting like, to be quite honest with you. Oh, I know what I want to mention. Oh wow, have y'all been seeing those photos of the Met Gala? And the theme was dandy. Black fashion. You know what I mean? And how fashion, you know, you know, I'm gonna say historically, for lack of a better word. You know how sometimes, you know how black folks used to look, not so much now, but we used to love to put on our Sunday best and strut our stuff and all of this and all of that. And they talking about all the beautiful tailored designs that the men used to wear and the women, but mostly the men. And I was watching, some of those outfits, and baby, they was on point. But Tiana Taylor's outfit, I was like, oh my God. I mean, she had the do-rag on. She had the hat on. I said, you better work, girl. You better work it. Yeah, dandyism, tailoring to you. Yeah, dandyism. I was like, they were look. Oh, and I love. Oh, it's a couple of them that I loved. I loved. What's that girl's name? Zendaya's tailor. That white from head to toe, baby. That suit was tailored to her. It was like it was her skin. I said, you better work it, girl. What's going on now? I've been tuned out. for the past week. Nothing is going on. Just the clowns clowning, that's all. Enjoying life, school, classes, events I'm hosting. I know that's right. Don't have time for the drama. You got that right, child. When they show up, I was like, baby, I love, like I said, I love this Dia's outfit. I love Tiana Taylor's outfit. I'm like, I think they represented dandyism extremely well. Oh my God. And why did the men step out? The men stepped out. They stepped up, baby. They stepped out and they stepped up. It was one guy, I don't know his name, and he was a supermodel, a black guy, young black guy. He was a supermodel. He had this silver outfit, baby. He was decked out from head to toe. I said, "Look at that beautiful black man." And of course, Rihanna showed off her baby bump, and her baby daddy was on point. Okay, he for real. I loved his outfit. I was like, "Oh my God, oh my God." Babyface was beautiful, handsome to me. I didn't see Babyface. Oh my God, Lizzo. Can we talk about Lizzo? I said, go Lizzo. You better work it, girl. You better work it, girl. Oh, I saw Lauren Hill too. Diana Ross. Yes, yes. I loved all of them. I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Mike Lewis. I've been watching a lot of this racial controversial stuff that is going on down. Child, ain't that something? What about that? What about that Caucasian lady that called that little black boy, that little black autistic boy, the N word? And she got over $600,000. She probably at seven. She probably at a million now. You know what I mean? And then these Anglos, the racist Anglos, felt like they was in competition with that little boy. That was that little black boy, that teenage boy that was being bullied. They felt like they was in competition with his GoFundMe, and they over there talking about he won. So they posted a picture of what the woman had for calling the little boy the N word, as opposed to what he had in the fund. And they both had 500K at that time, but she had, more, than him. Like she might have had 570 at the time. He had 530, and they over there posting this. We won. I was like, was it a contest? I was like, child, but yeah, I've been watching. Janelle Monáe, yes, I loved hers too. You did you catch her theme? It was like her theme was like when she had that she was like a time traveler, right? And I was like, oh my God, it was beautiful. Oh, Tiana, honestly, for me, the best dress of the Met Gala for me was Tiana Taylor, and Zendaya. And the men. Oh my God, did y'all see the men bags? Ooh, baby, and Lizzo. Ooh, Sierra and Russell was fine. Russell was fine, and he had his wife on his arm, and she was fine too, baby. Okay, that's just. And then my girl. Now I got to say, my girl, she fine. Now I figured Rihanna was pregnant, but honey, she don't let that baby bump come out. She walked up runway with that outfit on. I said, "You go, Ray." Baby number three. Okay, but y'all know Rihanna come from a big family anyway, right? So she on baby number three, honey. I said, well, this event was the most funded in history. Was it? I always bet on black. I know that, Miss LA. They outdid their things. Like, oh my God, it was. I mean, I just every time I look at, it's not really many of them that I didn't like. It's some of them I think Mr. Moore, like Kim Kardashian. I don't know what the hell she had on, but I was like, girl, you like a whore. But I mean, you always look like a whore. But all of that, it was just out of pocket for me. Then I saw a cute little Haley Bailey. She looked cute. Who else did I see? Uh, Child, it was a lot of. Oh my God, I seen Regina King there. I said, "Go, Regina, getting back out in the world," because her son had, committed. He unalived himself, and it was good to see her. You know what I mean? Yeah, she all got that. She got right, and she got to say, "Baby, daddy, true." Child, y'all the best. Okay, Rihanna can have as many kids as she want to. Okay, because guess what? She a billionaire, and she can afford to take care of them. All right. So yeah, because they was kind of talking about that. Why isn't Rihanna married? Well, maybe they don't want to get married. You ever thought about that? A lot of the times when people get married, shoot, it's the end of the relationship. But whether they married or not, Rihanna got her baby and herself. She's a billionaire. She gonna be all right. It's not even necessary. Okay. Child. I mean, I'm just talking economically. Can't nobody say, she put no kind of strain on the economy and she getting this and a fundage from the government. No, baby, she's a billionaire. Okay, she's a billionaire. She can have many babies out of wedlock if she want to. All right, be tripping me out. Mm-mm. But yeah, it was a lot of them. They were just looking so nice. But like I said, the ones that stood out most to me was Zendaya and Tiana Taylor. But I really didn't see too many bad looks. Like I said, I seen a couple. That Kim Kardashian look, I don't even know what that was for. You know what I mean? And then that girl that came in with the same outfit as Zendaya, but Zendaya was, honey, she was looking like she was on the cover of Vogue, baby. And that other girl looked like she was just going to church or something like that. I was like, so why? Okay, like did somebody? Now we know her designer, Laura Roach, the one that been dressing Zendaya for years, right? I'm thinking, he even said where he got the inspiration for his look, and I'm thinking, did somebody find out what Laura Roach was doing and they try to replicate it? Cause honey, it didn't work. Cause baby, I expected more from Nicki Minaj too. I really wasn't impressed by her outfit or her attitude. You know what I mean? I'm inspired to get a tailor-made dress, made for, made, made for a black. You said a black toe, made for a black tie event. I'm going to. Ooh, cool, Miss LA, cool, cool, cool. Yes, I love tailored clothes. Okay, I love them, especially pants. Suits. Female suits. I love them tailored. And not even just suits, just you can tell when a pant is very well tailored, you know. And so, yeah. Yet they don't talk about the the white, I guess, female stars that have, yeah, they have children from different men's, right? They love to talk about BP, black people, and any BP help them too. And many BP. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Grace Blood, how you doing? But yeah, that event was awesome. Now they did it this year. I usually don't pay no attention to that Met Gala stuff, but child, I started seeing the pictures. The first picture I saw was of Tiana Taylor, and I was like, let me pay attention to this. Like, what is going on here? Because this people is on point. And like I said, them men bags that them men was carrying, I was like, oh, I want them bags. Oh my God, they were so big. And I was like, oh Lord. I kept looking at the men purses, child, and I wanted them. I was like, oh my God, I got to have it. That was crazy. Oh my God. I even like Whoopi Goldberg's outfit. I thought that was pretty cool too. It was nice. I said, y'all better work it. Miss O, what do you think about? Oh my God, I heard about the Smokey Robinson lawsuit. So I'm thinking, well, I mean, I know this ain't happened recently. How many years ago? How many years ago did this supposed to have happened? And how old is Smokey Robinson? They better help. They better hurry up and do what they gonna do before he keel over. How long he even got left on this side of in this dimension? That man old as shoot, old as everything. You know what I mean? I'm like, what in the world is going on? And why did they wait so long? Cause this had to happen years ago. Cause there ain't no way it's happening now. Yeah. Smokey Robinson look old as get out. I said, baby. Mm-mm-mm. One said in 2023, he 85. Are you kidding me? So they said he a lecherous old man. Oh, child. I cannot. I can't take this as seriously, y'all. I can't. I can't take it seriously. He too damn old. Okay. 85 years old. Child, so 23, 24, 2 years ago, he was what? 83? Why'd you take a lecherous old man seriously? Y'all, please double tap that screen if you don't mind. I don't. Bye. No fucker probably suffer from sundowner's disease, early onset dementia or something. He don't know what he grabbing for. He probably think he in his mind he's still in his 20s, honey, getting the girls. I I can't. 85 years old, but you know, on the for real tip though, if y'all notice, I was watching a video yesterday from this lady on YouTube. I think she called indestructible black woman or something like that she called. But anyway, that she was wherever she lived, they were protesting because they've killed a couple of melanated young men, and they were protesting, right? And she was saying that they were being maced. The people that were protesting had been peacefully protesting all day, and now they were being maced. You know what I mean? And then we know about that the man that ran over the sheriff's deputy because his son had been unalived by a police officer. And then and it's just all this stuff going on. I don't count Diddy, but are we seeing a pattern here? And is anybody taking note of the pattern? But also, as it pertains to that man running over that deputy because his son was unalive, I think that people are tired of their children being done this way, and you can't play with everybody, okay? Because he is absolutely unapologetic. I feel sorry for his family. I feel sorry that his mind clicked, and I know I talked about this the other day, but I can understand where he was coming from. Like, I get it. I do. I'm not going to lie. But chill. Ladies get Ladies get y'all justice. Don't matter how long ago it was. I mean, that's true, Grace, but all I'm saying is ain't nothing wrong with getting the justice. I'm saying they better hurry up because it can kill over at any minute. So why they take this long? The man 85 years old. He looked like he hanging on by a thread. he look he look like he in his final hours. Okay, they're gonna be hollering. They're gonna be hollering justice for no what is that they call him they're gonna be trying to me too Smokey Robinson, and Smokey Robinson gonna be 6 feet under. They better hurry up. That's all I'm saying. They better hurry up. They on board time. Okay, why they wait so long? That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying whether he did it or not. If he did it, I ain't trying to excuse it. All I'm saying is the clock is ticking. Okay? Tick, tick, ticking. I don't even know. I said, what in the hell? Smokey Robinson? For real? Jay, he dang near old and dirt. What in the world is going on? I said, Lord, but okay, child. All right. Okay. Do the man even know what the hell is going on in the world for real right now? I mean, I mean, oh, Lord Jesus. I don't even think Viagra can work for that old man no more. He ain't nothing but a lecherous old man. If anything, they coming for that royalty money. Girl, I guess they trying. His kids ain't gonna get nothing, child. I don't even know. But all I know is they better hurry up. They on board time. That's all I It's some stuff I can't take seriously. I just cannot. I cannot. Like, why you gonna wait till this man? He got 1.5 feet in the 1.5 legs in the grave, and now you gonna say some shit like this? This man don't even know what the hell is going on. Probably he don't know whether he coming or going. Okay, he don't give a damn. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna have him up in court. He gonna think he in concert or some shit. I don't. He gonna think he in a music about a new album, and they don't even make albums no more. Oh, he gonna be thinking Quincy Jones at the head of the table. We know Quincy been gone. He gonna be thinking he talking to Quincy Jones. And he talking to a black lawyer or some shit. I don't even know. I cannot take it seriously. I was like, child, they don't sit their ass down. But they need to be worried about. But this Diddy trial is something else. It's time for Diddy to give the devil his due, honey. See, this is what happened when you do all these rituals and sacrifices for fame. Eventually he gonna come for what he want, and that's your soul. Okay, you can't outrun it. These gifts don't last forever. Okay, because you're gonna have to pay up eventually. Okay, and now it's disgusting Diddy's time to pay up, and I'm so glad because He's thoroughly disgusting. I absolutely believe. See, I don't believe in upholding people in their wrong. Okay, I don't care what color you are. If you a demon, you just a damn demon. Okay, and he is so I can't. But like I said, the devil coming for that soul. That's what he coming for. Cause it's time for him to pay up. All right, child. Mm. That's just the way I feel about it. Mm. So yeah. But anyway, these folks better keep in line, honey. Notice what's going on. There's a lot going on in this world right now. Especially in this country. These people are letting it be known that racism has once again. I mean, it ain't never went nowhere, but they've emboldened. This administration has emboldened racism, uh, and so people feel comfortable doing it. They're using it as a sport. That's why I said like even though, but you don't have to entertain that if you don't want to on your channel or on the internet. And if you do feel like you got an entertainment, then you allowing a race baiter on your channel for content. Okay, that's what I seen yesterday with Pizarro. She allowed that race baiter to say all of that stuff for content. But that ain't the first time she let Nina what the Amish chick set up her for years and say all of that anti-black rhetoric. So she don't mind. Okay, she ain't nothing but a coon. Child. Mm-mm. He was just on concert. He is he is stiff. Yeah, he's stiff as a board. No, he wearing a diaper too. Talking about some concert. You know what I mean? Wearing an all day diaper. Pay attention. They are black men. Or in the spotlight. Yes. Yet crickets from yet crickets when WM are charged with white men. Yeah, are charged in the same. Yeah, you're right about that, Betty Boo. Yeah, absolutely. But that's it's been getting more momentum and more momentum and more momentum. You know what I mean? So yeah. But my thing is why but you got black people still running around. I love everybody and I ain't been treated no different. Okay? I ain't never got called the N word. I ain't never got me a ninja wake up call. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mm. Don't make no sense. But anyway, I hope you guys, if you guys travel, I hope that you have gotten your real ID. Um, you know, because it's going to be important if you want to travel. Even within the country, you're going to have a real ID. So I hope you guys got that. I got mine last year, as a matter of fact, and so yeah, but y'all go ahead on and get that real ID, child. Go ahead on and get it. Mm-mm. Some states they saying they need more time and all of this and all of that, but child, they should have been and had that worked out. But I guess that's all I got, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm done talking about the clowns, the clowns, the clowns. I'm sick of the clowns. I don't care what nobody says. A whole bunch of clowns on here. A whole bunch of clowns. A whole bunch of demon. A whole bunch of demon followers and demon worshippers in the midst of Stockholm syndrome because they pay for this nonsense. But that's on him. That's on them. That they can do what they do. All right. Because we all have free will until you give your will over to somebody else. I ain't get my 100 likes today. I got 44 today. That's better than nothing. Mm-mm. For the last 15 years, they have been trying to erase black men legacy. I know that's right. I got my real ID last year. Yeah, Betty. I got mine last year. Mm-hmm. But I had it last year. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, that's all I got, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. Like I said, I had to come on here early, say what I had to say. I know I done missed a lot, I ain't heard a lot. I tried to go back and listen. It was on members only. I'm not paying for no membership to nobody. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. And it made me think, like, what did you have to hide? Were you embarrassed? Like, what's the purpose of you hiding the video? Pretty much, and that's equivalent when you put it on members only. It's not for everybody to see it anymore. So you want them to like pat you on the back or something? I'm like trying to figure that out. But anyway, uh, let me get out of here. Child, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful day. Child, be safe. Not just online, but honey, in this world. Cause baby, when I say this world is getting crazier, and people is tired of a lot of this crazy that's going on in this country, and they starting to retaliate, and so you got to be careful, child. Grace said, child, I ain't keeping up with the newbie sick to me either, child. The Heidi versus everybody beefs in chat. Yeah, you right about that, Grace. I was listening to it. I didn't say a word, okay, because I didn't have nothing to do with it. But it was very, very interesting, okay? But they don't like real beef sector content anymore, all right? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, I gotta go. Once again, I'm going for real. This I was looking at these Mother Day specials they got on GMA, honey. All these plush blank, like they look beautiful. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all check out my product tag bag. Like I said, I got some really good deals. Some couple of candles in there, some perfume in there, some skincare products in there. You know, it was real beef, right? And yeah, got some pretty good little things on there. Like I say, Mother's Day coming, honey. Treat yourself. All right? You deserve it. All right? Anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Please double click that like button on your way out the door. Um, Child, I love you in the way that Christ loves you. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. See y'all later. And thank you for joining me. Bye bye. Peace.